Hello everyone, I am back. I'm doing a video as most of my friends know, but for the rest of the YouTube community, I was an audience member on the Wendy Williams show. My daughter and I went and we had a ball, so I just wanted to vlog about that. I'll show you my ticket. Yes. We were at the taping on Tuesday. That was the 11th of March. I have my handy dandy notes of the positives and the negatives. So I'm gonna start with the positives. The first positive was the orderliness of how things went, as far as, when you get there, you don't have an assigned seat, so the first person that comes that's in the line, that's the person that's going to get the best seat, and so on and so forth. So it was very orderly. They had us sign paperwork, nothing that we had to read. They just explained to us that basically they reserve the right to use you on TV, whatever. So which made sense because you wouldn't be there on the show if you didn't want to be shown on TV. So I didn't understand that. But anyway, got the legal stuff out of the way while we were actually standing in line. Once we got inside, and I guess this is going to kind of go back and forth between the positives and the negatives, so I'm sorry about that. We'll go back and forth. When we got inside, the actual area where they seat you had a couple of restrooms. The restrooms were not clean. That I was not feeling at all. And then the area where we sat only had, those boxes of coffee that you get from Dunkin' Donuts or what have you. I think they had 2 or 3 of those on a table. No water. I saw somebody else's experience. They had donuts. We didn't have donuts. I had already had a cup of coffee, so I didn't want more coffee. I wanted some water. So I was asking, is there a water fountain? I need some water. I'm an 8-glass a day water drinker, and I didn't bring in any water because, when they search your bag or whatever, I didn't want that to be an issue because I think it says there's no food or drink in the email that they send you. So, I didn't want to get thrown out for having a bottle of water. I done drove 5 hours to be in the Wendy audience, and I was not going to have that ruined. So one of the security dudes, I was like, are they going to provide us water when we go inside, or, how does this work? So he brought out a little 8-ounce thing of water. I threw that back in 2 seconds, and that's all I had as far as refreshments. So I would like for them to provide refreshments, an apple juice, an orange juice, some water, a muffin, something that would, be nice. So that was one of my, make sure you have things. If you're a water drinker, if you want juice, whatever, you can bring it with you and have it in your bag. Make sure you have that because you will be waiting in that area an hour and a half. And you've already waited in the line, depending on how early you get there, 30 minutes to an hour and a half. So we're talking 2 hours plus, and you haven't even gotten into the show. So you need to have some snacks, you need to have some drinks with you. Once you got in, the gentleman that was lining us up was nice but stern. Looks like he may have been a police officer, ex-military. You're going to tote the line. They're not playing with you. You get on this big elevator, and they had it, packed to capacity. So if you're claustrophobic, you may have a problem. I'm a little claustrophobic, but I knew, be quiet. Wendy, I was all about Wendy. So it was all good. Once we got there, there's a lot of staff, a lot of people running around. The hype man and DJ Booth were the highlights for me. The hype man was very good. Now I have a picture of him in the card that he gave us. I'll include that in the video. Very nice young man. Did an excellent job at his job, which was keeping us engaged, keeping us excited. You know, because it was time before Wendy came out, maybe 30 minutes in between the commercials, and then we actually stayed for a second show, which will air next week, but the guests weren't able to be there next week, so we taped it then. So we did 2 shows. So we were in the studio probably in the actual audience about 2 hours, in addition to, like I said, the hour and a half to 2 hours that you're, you know, in line. So it's a long day. It's a long day. Then afterwards, Wendy talked to people basically just in the front row, so she didn't go through the audience and, you know, greet everybody or whatever, but she was very nice. In between, you know, she would come up during the commercials and, you know, talk to people or whatever. But I do wish that she was able to kind of maybe take pictures or, you know, talk to us more directly, you know. But the people that were in the front row on the right hand side, I was on the right hand side, my daughter and I, but 3 rows back. So, you know, that front row is prime time. So you're going to get online at 6 o'clock. The doors open at 8 if you want to get that good seat. So where you can actually shake her hand and take a picture with her. I have a picture, but it's me standing there. She's like, you know, behind me talking to the people in the front row. I didn't get to meet Suzanne, and I love her. But, you know, again, her personality was good. She, you know, would do the whole, you know, stand-up thing, sit down, clap, ooh, wah, da, da, you know, went through all of that with us. And it was good. The parking garage is right across the street. Once you get out of the Lincoln Tunnel, the studio is maybe 10 minutes from there, if that. And then the parking garage is right across the street. It's $30. If you get there between 6 a.m. and 9 a.m. and you're out by 8 p.m., it's like $26, $27. So I just rounded up to 30, which isn't bad. The audience members, the people that we were around, everybody was happy. Wasn't no drama, no nasty attitudes, none of that. We were just all excited to be there, part of the audience for the Wendy show. Your tolls, you're gonna need to have $50, and that's total going to New York and coming back. We're in Virginia, so like I said, that's about 5 hours. So you're gonna need $50. You're gonna need $50 for gas. It is cold in the studio, and they tell you that on the email, I guess because of the lights and what have you. And I think Wendy had mentioned on the show one time that helps us stay awake. I was exhausted. Let me tell you how stupid I am. Monday, I was home and I took a nap and woke up at 2 p.m. and I couldn't sleep that night. I was excited and I just wasn't tired because we left at 1 a.m. Tuesday. So I was up, okay? Listen to me now. I was up from 2 o'clock in the afternoon Monday until 9:30 Tuesday night. I was up like 30 something hours. Stupidity. So when we left at 1 a.m., my daughter drove. She's a very good driver, but I just could not get relaxed enough to sleep for any amount of time. 5-10 minutes, I was back up. So When we got there in this actual studio, 8:30, 9 o'clock, and we're sitting, I was done. So I guess the cold air, the DJ, and the hype man, I was on adrenaline. I woke up, I was in a moment, and I had a ball. It is a lot of fun. I would suggest it if you like Wendy Williams to go to the show, be part of the audience. The tickets are free. It's on her website, wendywilliams.com. Thoroughly enjoyed it. I put in a request for May, one day in May, and a day in June, just in case we didn't get the day in May, to go back and be more prepared, because my daughter, we had money set aside for food, but she didn't know there were tolls, so we just spent our food money on tolls. So we're gonna be better prepared. I think I may invest in an Easy Pass, so we won't have to deal with the toll thing at all. We just roll on through. We went to Times Square, so she could see that, and walked back like 22 blocks, and I have fibromyalgia, so I'm always in pain. So that just about killed me. So I'm still feeling it from Tuesday. It's Friday. My body is trying, and I went to work Wednesday. So my body is trying to get it together. But yeah, all in all, it was a good trip. I really enjoyed it, so much so I'm ready to go again in May or June, and knowing what I know, make it a better trip. So that's all I have to say. It was a good time. Go with your daughter, your niece, your girlfriend, whomever who just like to have a good time. And I call that insane fun with all the hours I was up and didn't have no food, no water, none of that, just foolishness. But don't do that to yourself. We was stupid with that. But yeah, it was a good time. Like I said, Wendy's personality is great. During the commercials, whatever, I sensed a real genuineness. I didn't feel like she was fake and phony. And everybody on her staff was nice, professional. I thoroughly enjoyed myself. I really did. We were on the show, Taj Maury, because we say Maori, but that's wrong. It's Maury. Was on the show. He's a nice young man, cute as he can be. Had a great personality. Enjoyed her interview from What Not to Wear, and now she has a new show, Love, Lust, or Like, or something like that. And she had some fashion tips, and she was very nice. Enjoyed that. And then the second show that's airing next week, she interviewed Niecy Nash and Cedric the Entertainer. So that was nice seeing them. They were nice. Everybody was nice. It was just a really fun that, the hooping and hollering and all that. I enjoyed myself. And like I said, I'm ready to go back in May or June. So that's my Wendy Williams audience experience. And like I said, if you can get to New York City, the tickets are free. Go for it. You will have a good time. You will have a good time. So that's it. Okay. Thank y'all for watching, and go to the Wendy Williams show. Wendy.